TopAds.io helps you to find the best performing ads of your competitors or in the entire market. It helps you also to build your own ad libraries through saved views, which are basically filter combinations, and then save the best ads that you want to use as inspiration in inspiration boards. It also helps you to understand the actual numbers behind a brand or another advertiser when you look at their competitor insights tab. You can see how much they're spending, which audiences work, and which landing pages or funnels work best. Let's go through each and every feature step by step. So starting with ad inspiration. Let's have a look at Snox. I search for Snox on the advertisers filter, select Snox, and then I can see all of their ads. The ad library provides 12 months of data. We do have 3 years of data for Snox, as they are in the database for 2 years now. In the case of Snox, it's very likely that it is optimized for conversions, so the upper value is more likely to be accurate. And this is based off reach and then calculated with CPM for reach. The reach itself we can see in the ad library. So let's have a look at the Snox ad library. All of their ads are here that are currently active and dating back 12 months, but we do not know which ads are actually working, which are performing, and which we can use as inspiration. So when you're in the ad library, you can see if an ad is running in the U, then it's tagged with U transparency. When you click on see ad details and then transparency by location, you can actually see information about the ad, where it's running, what the target age is, the target gender. You can see the reach and also the reach split by location, age, gender, and the actual reach for that bracket. We take these numbers and calculate it to ad spend. We also provide the data here in the More Info tab for target age, target gender, and more. And also we use the data to calculate the ad spend over time, the reach over time, and we show where the ad is actually placed. So in Germany, what the actual reached audience is based on men or women and age groups, and also the same thing in pie charts again. We are looking at all of these Snox ads. Those are, as you can see, pretty old. So we can also say, please only show me active ads. Also, I only want to see video ads. I also only want to see ads that have been launched in the last 30 days. That way, you can always check if there are new ads that start to perform well. So in this view, we can only see ads from Snox, but maybe I want to see more ads. So I can also select more advertisers, for example, Icon Amsterdam. Now we see ads for Icon and for Snox. And we also have the other filters applied. You can also, if you do not want to see single brands, select a whole industry filter, for example, for fashion and apparel. When you found a filter combination that you want to check out more often or want to save so you can come back to it, you can actually save that filter combination by clicking on Save right here and then saying, for example, fashion last 30 days. And then you can save the new view. You can see it appeared on the left. So when I clear the filter selection now, and then maybe log in later again, I can click on fashion last 30 days, and all of my filters are applied automatically. You can do the same with each and every filter combination that you want and save as many views as you want. For example, for 10 of your competitors to always check out what they are launching and what is working well for them. When you have created certain views that you want to check out regularly, you can save those ads singularly into inspiration boards. So for example, if I want to save this ad from Captain and Sun, you can simply click on Save Ad to Board by clicking on the star, and you can save it into a board that you have already created. Here are different folders, and there are boards in it. You can see that folders have the folder icon and boards have the stack icon. But I want to create a new board, so I'm naming it Fashion Ad, and then we have a Fashion Ad Inspiration board. So now when I clear everything here, or you can just simply click here and open it, there's only this one ad. And when I go back to ad inspiration, my filters are gone. I can click on fashion again. And then I can also save another ad to that board. Now when I click on the board, I have 2 ads in here, and you can share this board with your internal teams, for example, in the creative process, or even with external partners. They do not have to be logged in into TopAds. They can simply paste this into their URL, and then they are in the board without being logged in. The same goes for single ads. It doesn't matter if it's in the inspiration board or in the ad inspiration. When clicking on see ad details, you can share this ad and open this ad externally and thereby share single ads or ad inspiration boards for your creative process or for other communication purposes. So this is ad inspiration. You can filter the ad library by a lot of filters. You can save different filter combination with saved views, and you can save single ads into inspiration boards to share them with colleagues or external partners. If an advertiser is not yet in the ad library here, you can add any advertiser by simply naming it and pasting the ad library URL, and then the data and their ads will appear within the next 24 hours. So now let's head to the other big feature, which is competitor insights. Competitor insights will gather all of the aggregate data from all of the ads from one single competitor, or rather brand or advertiser, and then show it in dashboards and reports, so you get a better understanding of how much they spend, what is their reach, what is their audience, and what landing pages are actually working for them. So let's have a look at Snox for that matter. You can select Snox and then select the date frame that you want to have a look at. For example, last 30 days, you can paste any date frame that you want and click on Start Analysis. When everything has loaded, you can see the accumulated ad spend over that time frame and also the daily average ad spend. It is explained here how this actually works, and if the bottom or the top one in the range is more accurate for this case. You can see how ad spend developed over time and also by day brackets. You can see the same for the reach and how much reach per weekday is happening. And then you can see the demographics for all of the ads. So basically not the target demographics, but the actual reached demographic split by men and women and also by the age brackets. You can see when the ads are actually launched, and then you can see the landing pages. How often are they actually linked in the different ads? And also how much reach are every landing page getting through ads that they are linked in. So basically, it's the same as for ads. The more reach, the more ad spend. And usually, especially when you are optimizing for conversions, more ad spend and reach means better performance. So for this product, Hipster Panties mit Spitze, we can assume that it's performing really well. There's also a table breakdown for the landing pages and then some other information about display formats, language, target gender, and also when ads are added. So this is the competitor insights part. When you get back to competitor insights, you can of course search for different competitors that you want to have a look at. You can also filter by different advertiser sizes or their industry if you want to see new advertisers, or even by tags when it comes to D2C companies, lead gen or advertorial, to see what is working for different brands and advertisers when it comes to landing pages, audiences, and how much are they actually spending. And this is the whole premise of Top Ads. It helps you understand which ads are working, what is the audience behind it, the landing pages behind it, and then you can use that as information and inspiration to create better ads and funnels yourself.